Hello, welcome to A Better Life. I'm your host, Hank Hennigan. And this part of our show, I'm proud to introduce Miss Brianne Joesph. How you doing, Miss Brianne?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Oh, glad you're here.
Thank you.
Okay. Sly Fox Investigations.
Yes, sir.
Wow, I've heard of that name before.
Awesome.
And so, explain what Sly Fox Investigations do. And you're a licensed private investigator.
I am.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yes, thank you. I've been a licensed private investigator in the state of Louisiana for about 13 years.
Okay.
And our agency is an all-female, award-winning, nationally recognized agency. And we specialize in surveillance for insurance fraud, infidelity, and child custody.
Okay, insurance fraud and child custody. So, how does your company, Sly Fox Investigations, help clients collect evidence for, let's say, child custody cases?
Yeah, there are different ways that we help our clients collect evidence for child custody cases. One of the ways that we do it is through, perhaps if you have someone who is putting your child in a dangerous situation, we conduct background checks on individuals, some shady people they might be bringing around your children. And if perhaps the child's father or mother is driving drunk, we help prove those types of cases in court as well.
Right. I mean, you hear so much these days in the news of trafficking young children and moms with no dad at home and things that could happen to the child while they left alone there, maybe while the mom's working or whatever, and children after school. And so as a private investigator, Ms. Brianne, what do you suspect your partner is being unfaithful? I mean, tell us about that.
Yeah, we do a lot of infidelity cases as well. What I can say about the infidelity cases is if you do suspect that your spouse is being unfaithful, leave it to the professionals. Don't try to get out and follow them. You're going to mess up your case, especially if you're going to use this evidence for court. So there are actually laws against that, stalking laws. So you want to stay on the right side of the law.
There you go.
So absolutely hire a private investigator to document his or her interactions and activities. And that way you can make sure you have evidence that's admissible.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if someone wanted to contact you, Ms. Brianne, at Sly Fox Investigations, how would they do that?
Yeah, our website is slyfoxinvestigations.com. You can definitely follow us on social media. Our Facebook page is facebook.com/slyfoxinvestigations. And our Instagram is slyfoxbrianne Joesph.
Okay. On the show here, A Better Life, we talk about inspiration a lot, inspiring people, inspiring young adults, inspiring young children to have a purpose in life. And I know in speaking with you, Sly Fox Investigations, that is a great purpose for y'all as well. Won't you talk to us about that?
Oh, absolutely. As I mentioned before, we're an all-female detective agency in a largely male-dominated industry. And so
think of that, yes.
it is.
Wow.
There's about 60,000 PIs in the U.S. Only 15% are women.
Wow.
So there are not a lot of us who do this, and so with that in mind, we do like to empower women in our community to step out of their comfort zones and to get into some of these industries where there are not a lot of women represented.
Sure.
And I'm an empowerment speaker as well, a women's empowerment speaker. And actually this past, actually a couple weeks ago, I spoke at the One Women's Fearless Summit, which was held here in New Orleans. And it was about empowering women to overcome their fears and to just go out and pursue their dreams.
Sure.
And so our agency definitely supports those types of efforts.
That's great. We started off talking about insurance fraud. I mean, is that something that's just prevalent that you as a private investigator that really, I mean, talk to us about that a little bit.
Yeah, insurance fraud. Our nation loses billions of dollars due to insurance fraud every single year. And one of the ways that we help businesses combat insurance fraud is through surveillance. We do surveillance for automobile insurance fraud. We do it for workers' compensation fraud. And basically what we do is if there's a claim, we send an investigator out to determine if the claim is valid. And so we conduct surveillance and document the person's activities and report that back to the attorneys.
If the viewers watching A Better Life wanted to know more about your agency, Sly Fox Investigations, how would they do that?
Yeah, if you want to learn more about our company, you can visit our website at slyfoxinvestigations.com, or you can email us at slyfox@slyfoxinvestigations.com or info@slyfoxinvestigations.com as well.
So, Miss Diane, you've been doing investigating as a private investigator for 13 years
Yes.
now. So, as we like to talk about on A Better Life, that's your passion.
It is.
And what did you have to do to become a private investigator? Your passion, I mean, tell us about that.
Yeah, well, in order to be a private investigator, you have to get an apprenticeship with a detective agency
Okay.
for a year before you actually get an individual license. And there are also some state-required trainings and licensing procedures that you have to go through, which is basically what I did. When I realized there weren't a lot of women in this industry, I decided to start my own agency and hire other women and teach them how to do what I did, because
Okay.
women clearly have an advantage sometimes in private investigation. You know, we are not as physically threatening
Yeah.
as some of our male investigators may appear to be, and so there are slight advantages that we have.
So when you knock on someone's door and they look, oh, that's a lady.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
talk- I'm
nobody's gonna look at me and say private investigator. You know, so
oh, don't answer the door.
right. You know, so we get away with a lot of different things that are advantageous to us in this field.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sly Fox Investigations. I mean, that's a unique name. I love it.
Yeah. Thank you.
So you just felt, look, Sly Fox Investigator. Look at that. That's So you just came up with that name, and you need to be sly as a fox sometimes trying to catch something.
Yes, absolutely. You know, sly being just indicative of our need to be elusive in this industry, and fox because we're women.
Sure.
So we wanted a name that would definitely stand out amongst our male investigators.
Okay, people watching A Better Life, especially ladies out there, I just feel like that's Diane's heart in Sly Fox Investigations. If you need someone to do some checking for you on your back, whatever it is regarding any kind of private investigation, contact her, and I know her and her staff would love to serve you. Thank you for watching A Better Life. Thank you.